me? This could get me in trouble. What I skipped over. Are you recording this?
Yeah.
So this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became a patient to breast cancer care. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Shoot, I should welcome myself back. It's been that long. Welcome back, girlfriend. I'm Myda 2.0. And most of you know me as Myda with the long dark hair. Well, that was 10 years ago. Now it's 2020 and I'm back platinum and I don't ever depreciate. I made some changes and cut off all my hair and donated it to Chai Lifeline. So most of you know I have been off social media for a long time, about 7 months now. I've taken a break to heal and be on my own little journey that was a little unexpected. What is that? Drum roll, please. Breast cancer. Breast cancer. Breast cancer. So I wanted to make this video to share my story of my breast cancer journey with all y'all, especially for young women with breast cancer, predominantly South Asian young women, me being a South Asian woman and it being such a taboo to talk about culturally. I wanted to kind of break that. If you don't know, in the South Asian community, especially in Pakistan, there's been over 40,000 women are diagnosed with breast cancer each year, and so many of them don't even make it. Unfortunately, there's not enough awareness to be brought out and speak up about it. And I wanted to be that person and talk about my journey and share that with other women who may have gone through it and silenced themselves. I wanted to share this video and make it more personal and lighthearted and comical as a part of my self-healing. This is my journey. So I woke up one morning last year, February 2019, and I felt discomfort on my left side. And I don't ever usually feel anything with my breasts. I'm not sensitive to anything. And some women, they can like tell the weather. Many women have like breast waves and connect through satellite. They know when their periods are coming. I don't have that kind of power. So when I woke up and I felt that something was off and different, it was like tender, slightly swollen, almost like a bruising feeling. I had to pause and think, what did I do? Did I sleep on it wrong? Did I walk into a wall? Did I open the door on it? I've never self-examined in my life. I mean, I've always had that card in the shower that has the pictures on how to really do it and all that, but I've never done it. I mean, most of the time I'm just there looking at it in the shower and washing my hair and body. Never ever did I ever self-examine, so I didn't think to do it. Plus, doctors do tell you to self-examine always at least once a month, but never to do it on your cycle or right after. So I did take it upon myself and waited about a week after my cycle. I waited 7 days and I went in and I started to self-examine. And that's where I kind of started to notice a bit of a difference. At this point, the swelling and that bruising feeling and discomfort had gone away. And as I was examining, I noticed a little bit of a difference between my nipples. I was kind of like, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just isn't the same. And that's when I had felt a solid lump on my left side. I then went over to my mom to have her double check and, well...
Go to the doctors now!
Then the tests started rolling in and the doctor's appointments and the mammograms, or what I would like to say, the violation of the breast. Ugh. And then finally the biopsy. Last year, on April 15th, 2019, I was diagnosed with DCIS, ER/PR positive microinvasive breast cancer. Let me break that down for you. Let me break it down for you again. You know I only say it because it's truly genuine. DCIS stands for ductal carcinoma in situ, which ER/PR positive Breast cancer is one of the most common breast cancers out there. It's estrogen based. This was a big one for me to take on. I was sitting in the office getting my diagnosis. As the doctor was going over the test results and showing me my x-ray, she was explaining everything to me and breaking it down. They don't seem to tell you, you have cancer. It's like beating around the bush, and I'm lost in these medical translation of this language that I can't seem to understand. Plus, I was by myself, so I had to figure it out on my own. Like, why can't you just say, you have breast cancer? It makes it so much easier rather than me trying to figure out, so are you trying to say that this is cancer? And she was like, yeah. Fortunately, it was caught early enough. And I, sat there and I was trying to process it in the moment. And I'm trying to think like what it really felt like. And to be honest, when people ask me this question, I can say that it felt like someone came and said, hey, Myda, I don't really have time for this. I got so much on my plate. Can you take care of this for me? And just hands me the big C. And I mean, and I'm thinking to myself, first of all, I don't have time for this. I don't even qualify for cancer. I'm way too young. Like, I really just can't. Like, I can't.
No, 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 no.
So I'm trying to process all of this, and my doctor's like, you seem to be handling this a little too well. Are you sure you're okay? That was the last time I saw her. My mom was the first person I told. She was poker face. She doesn't crack or show emotion to any of us, and I love her for that. But as a typical brown mom, she was in denial.
Beta, don't worry. There's still more testing to do. They didn't tell you anything. It's not 100%. Don't worry. You just pray and everything will be okay.
Mom, a biopsy is 100%. My dad was really strong, pretty supportive, and ready to take me to all my appointments.
Don't worry, beta. You just tell me when you're a chemo, radiation, all appointment, doctor appointments. I will take you, put you in my calendar. Tell me what they are. Tell me.
I don't really know yet, Dad. I'm still trying to figure it out. I have to find out. I don't know, but when I do, I'll let you know. My friends were a little bit emotional.
But Myda, I don't understand. You're so young and you're such a good person. Why you?
As for everybody else, I kept it pretty private, especially from extended families. Sometimes things can get like broken telephone, where it goes from stage 0 to, oh my God, it's metastatic and she has 3 days to live. I just wanted to heal throughout this journey peacefully and mindfully on my own terms, without any of the bombarding calls or visits.